Hi guys, so on Tuesday the European Union took a rather particular decision to pause legal action against the UK over their breaches of the Northern Ireland Protocol. Remember that Boris Johnson and his team negotiated a revised version of the withdrawal agreement after he took over from Theresa May back in 2019, and then he went on to win an election on the back of that oven-ready deal, also known as the withdrawal agreement. Now, last December the European Union agreed grace periods to allow the UK and businesses in both Northern Ireland and Great Britain to get up to speed. The grace periods, in a sense, are a number of months when full checks are not in place. The UK is supposed to use this time to implement the Northern Ireland Protocol. The problem is the British government hasn't been, for undisclosed reasons, and recently unilaterally extended the grace periods, which caused the European Commission to start legal proceedings. But on Tuesday, the European Commission paused its legal action against the British government in order, it seems, to buy time and space to consider the changes to the protocol the UK is seeking, via a paper published by Boris Johnson's administration last week. The EU has been adamant that it will not renegotiate the withdrawal agreement or the Northern Ireland Protocol, but instead this pausing of legal proceedings seems to be an olive branch extended to Boris Johnson and his government. It was expected next week that the European Commission would issue a reasoned opinion, which in legal speak is the next step in the infringement proceeding. But this will not happen. The UK government issued a command paper last week following a speech by Lord Frost, the Brexit minister. In it he called for a standstill period, essentially hitting the brakes on the Northern Ireland Protocol. The standstill called for legal action against the UK to be frozen. At the time the EU dismissed such an idea, now it seems willing to engage. It is expected that both the UK and the EU will now look for another way forward regarding the implementation of the protocol. The EU told reporters that it's currently assessing the proposals presented by Lord Frost and will consult both the European Commission and the European Parliament. The legal proceedings have been frozen, not cancelled. This seems to be the approach taken by the Commission at the moment. So why is the European Commission doing this? What benefit is there by taking the pressure off Boris Johnson and David Frost? Well, it can be hard to judge as none of us are privy to the conversations taking place between the European Commission and the UK, but this doesn't really cost the EU anything. It gives Boris Johnson and his government a bit of a boost. I still believe that Boris Johnson is willing to let Northern Ireland drift away when it comes to goods crossing over from Great Britain. The Tories, and Johnson in particular, care nothing about Northern Ireland, but they have to maintain the image of the Conservative and Unionist Party. So Johnson needs to appear to be standing by the Union. In reality, these are just delaying tactics, can kicking. Let's speak to the EU, ask them if they can give us something. We can encourage businesses in Northern Ireland to seek suppliers from the greater EU or Ireland. This takes the headache of the protocol away from Boris Johnson's door. The less trade that goes from Great Britain to Northern Ireland, the less there is the need for checks. Yes, checks are coming, but if supply chains are completely shifted away to operating on an all-island basis, it means less hassle for Number 10. This, of course, is speculation on my part, but we have seen how much Brexiteers care about business, fishermen, farmers, or anyone or anything affected by Brexit. They just don't give a crap, so don't expect them to start caring about Northern Ireland. They would be happy to see it taken off their plate. They just don't want to be blamed for it. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot. I want to say a big thank you to all of my patrons. You ensure that this channel continues to exist. I'm eternally grateful for all of your support. If you join Patreon, you will receive instant access to our Discord server, where we have both audio and video chats. You can chat with me and other patrons, where we discuss important and non-important issues. Becoming a patron per month costs about the same as a large coffee, so why not check it out?